Here with Bailey Caldwell. Bailey is the Director of Professional Services for RightScale. Welcome to Australia, Bailey.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So Bailey, I'm interested in your key thoughts on industry trends to watch in 2016-17.
I guess the one that you hear about the most these days is containers. And, you know, right or wrong, we've been ignoring the hype on the container front, which is why we didn't jump into Docker containers a year ago. We've been using containers for a long time. The technology's not new, and I think containers are going to have, and frankly, we've moved all of RightScale production onto containers and have saved a lot of money as a result of that, and it's improved our ability to execute. And we've released our own container support because the stuff's really good. But it's not, this is never going to be a one hammer can hit all nails environment. And I think anyone who believes that there's a container-only strategy for any significant consumer of IT services is fooling themselves. And even if there were, the nuance and complexity of applications doesn't get solved by containers. You're just putting the app in a different, much more scalable environment. You still have to handle all the complexity of software associated with that.
So we're here today with Greg Steele, a Senior Consultant and Solution Architect in the Office Professional Services team. So Greg, what do you think are the key trends to be watching in 2016-2017 in the industry?
Well, I think most of the work is about automation. I think most of the business value is about automation. If we take a step back from all of the thinking and talking and activity that's been around cloud, there can be a lot of questions, I guess, raised about what's the value of moving a bunch of infrastructure into the cloud or building a bunch of stuff in a different way. But if you look at what the business needs, and what the business needs is more agility, and that agility translates to delivering applications faster and delivering infrastructure faster, delivering whole systems, whole business valuable systems faster, then what the cloud gives us is the ability to do that. But to use the cloud to do that, we need to then invest in building automation capabilities on top of that. And that involves solving our typical problems around orchestration, around handoffs of responsibility, around handling when things go wrong, and things do go wrong. So being able to meet a complete business need, to go from having nothing to a system that a business needs and can use for the time that they use it, I think that's the key. And being able to do that then can drive a cloud strategy.
I definitely think one of the bigger trends with respect to application delivery is not new, but it's going to become ubiquitous. It's going to be composite application architectures that use some PaaS, some IaaS, and some SaaS capabilities, because ultimately, by doing that, you can deliver a solution in weeks that might have taken you a year. So I think, and again, it ties back to, okay, great, now that I as an enterprise have produced a cool new mobile app that uses a SaaS service, some IaaS, and a platform as a service capability, the complexity of that environment is much different than provisioning servers and running software on those servers. So cloud management platforms, I think, will continue to increase in the market because of that complexity, right? And the only way you can stitch these things together in any cognizant sense is through a single pane of glass environment like a CMP.